It isn't good.
Alright. Is there a way you can position yourself for a louder mic, possibly?
Yeah, I could do this.
Alright, yeah, I like that, yeah. Editing the first video was kind of a pain.
I see.
Yes.
My girlfriend watched it and said that she actually enjoyed that I was talking softly. So,
Well then, continue to do that.
I don't know. I just when I'm chilling out and not raging at CS:GO, I'm usually a pretty quiet person.
That's funny because I think you take Rocket League more competitively than CS:GO. At least that's what I take from it.
I absolutely do.
And you appear much calmer playing Rocket League than CS:GO.
That's probably why I take it more competitively. Because like when I lose in Rocket League, it's over like immediately. But when I lose in CS:GO, it's for the next 40 minutes. I have to sit there and just like know that this match is over. But like I have to fight for it. Maybe sometimes it'll go, and that just drives me crazy. I can get frustrated at Rocket League. Don't get me wrong. Like if I'm losing like 40 in a row. Then
it has happened. We can talk about this. It has happened.
Oh yeah, there, bud.
You got a party invite there, bud. You ready to? Yeah. Is this video starting? Okay, just heads up. We can continue talking like normal, but for me, the subconscious YouTube voice goes on. So, fellas.
All right, are you ready?
Yes. As we jump into this game, I want to give this game a little bit of a something behind it, you know. So, it's 3 a.m. where I'm at. Panda, I don't even know.
It is 9 in the afternoon.
9 in the afternoon, which is like midnight for him. It's like midnight.
I just woke up.
I mean, it's like. I mean, forget 9 in the afternoon. It's 9 in the morning. Because, you know, everyone in the Cakecore group, eventually their sleep schedule devolves into the Pacific sleep schedule.
Yes.
So, I'm tired out of my mind.
And mine has gone into the Netherlands.
we all love our Dutch people, don't get me wrong. But,
yes, of course.
So I'm tired out of my mind, and I believe Panda has just scored, and he's also has some food on the way. A nice little 9 p.m. breakfast. Also, he's had a warm up. I have not.
And my internet is quite bad,
as we are demonstrating currently. So the reason we're coming to you at this very, some would say, inappropriate time is we took a little old gander at the Google Calendar. I did, and noticed that there's a Rocket League video coming out in a day that has not even been recorded yet. So we figured to let Panda sit in goal because these saves are amazing, and also to record a video. So you'll notice if there are less games in this video, the editing will be a bit less choppy.
There you go.
You'll also notice that no, it wasn't just an error. Get in the game. It wasn't just an error in the recording last time. What is it? GeForce Experience legitimately hates Rocket League. So the only way to record it is with the FPS counter and the activate Windows icon in the bottom, and that's a goal.
Nice. We'll take it.
No, we'll take it. They won't, but we will. So if anything spooky happens, you know why, because it's 3 a.m.
Spooky.
So, we're not going to upload this at 3 a.m., but I'd like to think that this is a 3 a.m. special, just like last week was the other special episode. What's this guy doing? That hit served no purpose. He reminds me a lot of me.
You were going backwards, they don't even know.
They don't even know. They haven't followed the lore. They don't know that it's impossible to score on me in reverse. I play Rocket League at Platinum like I play low-level chess. I just wait for them to make a blunder. And they both leave. It's just like low-level chess. They resign. It's that easy.
For anybody who plays Rocket League... Oh, there's my food. All right. We could actually just cut that out.
What, the food thing?
Yes.
I think it adds character.
For anyone who actually plays Rocket League and is like very confused as to why the hell I play the Manta, it's because I played the Batmobile and I'm still angry.
Angry at what?
The hitbox is so different. They standardized hitboxes across like all of the cars, so now there's only like 5 unique hitboxes, as opposed to each car having their own hitbox. And the Mantis used to be one of my favorites, if not my favorite, but now that it is essentially a Batmobile, but like a bad Batmobile, I had to get used to it.
So you're just playing the Mantis because it resembles the old Batmobile hitbox.
Yes, it's very similar.
I'm glad we can agree on this. Speaking of changes in Rocket League, it's pretty common knowledge by now that this game is going free to play soon.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice. Epic bought the game, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh man.
That was pretty close to being cool. But they scored. Yeah, I think Epic bought the game. I remember when it happened, and there were rumors going around that it was going to be an Epic exclusive. And there was a lot of outlash there, so they made it accessible on. They continued its Steam support.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was just pure sloppy gameplay, right? Look at, oh my god. 3 a.m. vibes in here. So, I mean,
if
why...
they had tried to take it off of Steam, like, the amount of anger from, like, everyone who plays this game. I get it if they made it free to play and an Epic exclusive, like, I can understand that, but there's so many, like, account exclusive stuff on the Steam accounts.
Yeah. One thing...
There's, like, no way they would be able to...
If the Rocket League acquisition and the free-to-play stuff... Well, the free-to-play stuff is happening now, but if the Rocket League acquisition happened now, we'd kind of see it coming, because this is the stuff that Epic does. But I think because it happened at such an early point in the whole Epic taking games storyline here, the plot, I think we were all a bit Rocket League players were kind of, I'd say, taken aback in a way. But like, I'm pretty sure if it happened today, it would be considered normal behavior by Epic. I really think Rocket League was the start of something on their part. Because, all of the games that are recently come over to Epic, especially for free-to-play stuff. But now Rocket League, I'm assuming, is going free-to-play on both platforms.
Yeah, because they just recently got Arc 2.
I know Pat's been playing the hell out of that game.
Yeah. Him and Owl have been playing a lot.
Yeah. So like the decision behind free to play though, I mean, are they just making enough? Are they just making enough money off of skins?
I would have to assume that that's what it is, or they want to increase the player base in hopes of making more money from skins.
Because I wonder if this is like a business model shift that we're witnessing right now, where a bunch of games are deciding it's profitable to go free to play.
Because here's the other thing. Rocket League is an esport, so esports games usually make most of their money, from what I remember, off of
From the tournaments,
sponsorships and tournaments.
Ah, you're dead.
Yeah, because pro players can get sponsored and they have to like, Epic has to allow that sponsorship.
Oh, nice block. Oh my god. You get 3 what a saves in chat for that one. That's an honor to get that.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't even remember what we were talking about. My brain just like blanked.
If it's profitable or a new business direction for going free to play, and we were talking about sponsorships.
Yeah. Because another thing is they could have bought it out of like brand name spreading. Because Epic becoming a free to play popular game provider is a very unique kind of thing, because the only other free to play massive games were MMOs, I believe, up until this point.
Speaking of Epic. Yeah.
My internet is not.
So I'm just wondering if in the future a lot more games are going to start going free to play.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, Warzone, a Call of Duty game, is free to play, so hopefully there's a new direction with that, because I know that for sure there's a lot of people that spend a lot of money on in-game cosmetics on a game that's competitive, that they play a lot.
Oh, that was a good hit.
I myself have done that. I've spent probably way more than I should have done.
I think since I've actually gotten some sort of disposable income, like I've actually not consistently, but like, you know, buying CS:GO keys, which is just something that
like the items have no impact on actual gameplay, which I think probably makes it okay to sell. Plus, even sometimes players can make money off of luck. Like in CS:GO, if you open a crate and you get a knife, you can actually make money and buy other stuff on the Steam store.
It's because Valve supports the player-owned economy there.
Yeah.
I kind of knew they were getting carried by Chris, but I didn't expect Chris to be a plat too. I thought he was going to be a diamond. He was playing like one, I think.
I mean, I'm Diamond 1 in 3s. Is the new season coming out soon for Rocket League?
I don't know. I don't follow the season cycle for these types of games. I kind of think a season cycle is a kind of dumb, especially, I mean, with just how short they are. You know, because you get like 1 to 2 seasons a year. It's like by the time you reach season 15, 16, right? Like the season number doesn't, it like hardly even matters. Like, how are you going to come up with a new reward for this season, right?
Yeah. Rocket League made a few that were very short. And I think that they believe that was probably a mistake, because they have to come up with a new thing every season, and so they've standardized it at 16 weeks per. So probably just come up with a few a year. Oh, I can't say that.
Yeah. And with the season rewards, you know, trying to get these certain rewards, I'm wondering what this free-to-play fan base, or not free-to-play fan base, but the free-to-play player base coming in is going to do to our ranks. If it's going to pad the lower end, or if it's going to, like, pad the lower end to the point where our ranks increase indirectly from it, you know, just out of, like, percentage of players. You know, like being better than X percent of players, or if we're going to get worse because a lot of Smurfs are coming, or I don't know. I wonder what it's going to do to the actual playing experience.
Smurf in Rocket League, the only thing... Oh, wait, no, yeah. I see what you're saying. Huh. That is an interesting thing because
Oh my
too
god!
many.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
Anyway.
Nice. With too many players, you end up with like inflated ranks, and then you end up with way too many people being the same rank but vastly different skill levels. But like in CS:GO, Silver 1 includes anything from not having played before to me, who has 700 hours and like knows the ins and outs of the game.
I feel like we can hold our own against Gold Nova players in CS:GO. But I think the fact that we only ever get paired against other silvers, with the exception of the rare game where like the ranking system likes to F up for a moment, we never really get that practice. And without having higher ranked friends, which a lot of people don't have, ranking up in like Rocket League and Counter-Strike is very difficult because you really need that that connection to the higher ranks to get there.
You also need to like understand what kind of gameplay is going on at the higher ranks, so you can practice that as opposed to what you're at currently.
Yeah, if the only that was a good dribble. If the only people that you play against are like either as good or worse than you, you're really not gonna improve as a player. And I'm pretty sure that's very common knowledge. I'm not really breaking any new grounds with that.
Right.
But I think it goes well with it really does go along with a lot of game rating systems and bringing in a whole new player base that could possibly go as far as doubling the current one. I'm not sure what that will do to the current rank distribution. Not saying that it means anything important, but you know, just to see the sort of side effects on it all would be pretty interesting. As it happens, what a hit. You know.
And in the past, Rocket League has added new ranks, so they may even add a new rank to fix the amount of players in.
Yeah, like how they kind of deep into the lower end with bronze.
Yeah. Which I believe would fix everything about CSGO's ranking system, is the same solution that Rocket League went with.
Then again, how many bronze players do you think are there because they're trapped? I don't know. I haven't played bronze ever.
Yeah, you should play bronze. Yeah, bronze players, especially in Rocket League, are they don't know how to drive. Centering.
Oh, that was a great pass. Oh, compliments all around. So nice. I remember when CS:GO went free to play, and everyone was so worried about the trust factors and the prime matchmaking and everything like that. Because CS:GO has been you know, a place to hack for a very long time, and I know it's incredibly hard to hack for Rocket League. I don't really think anyone's like making Rocket League bots to take over their accounts, because that's pretty much the only way you could hack in this game, right? Besides like infinite boosts or lag switching or anything like that.
Yeah, infinite boost. I've seen
like
that there are hacks that completely break ranking matchups and will rank you up against lower ranked opponents.
So I guess there are Rocket League. I don't know. It's just when I think of like a sport game like this, as balanced as it is, you know, first-person shooters, they're easy to hack, right? Like no clip, movement speed, things like that.
Aimbot, yeah.
Aimbot.
Have you ever seen an aimbot, like
from the perspective of the shooter?
No, like have you ever played against one?
I like to believe I have, but I don't think I have evidence that says so.
Gotcha. I have played against one for sure, and the only reason that I knew was because he would walk around with his head down, and the second he heard footsteps, he would fire, and it would just instant headshot anyone like across the map.
Speaking of instant headshotting, just instant one. Well,
and it was on a community server as well, so like immediately it was banned.
Yo, I got my gold reward. Yeah, but hey, you know what? We're up 2-1. We had a great discussion. It finished right on time. I think that's it for this recording.
Alrighty.
Unless you have something to add very desperately.
Yes. Do your taxes.
I hope you've done them by now. Seriously. Get help.